partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving, find the end zone. Your offense established top gear right here.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity. I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 41. Hits him on the out route. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And slide forward, halted after a couple of yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Here we go. Trying again, following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Ready? Out of the gun, Young. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 39-yard line.
Down. Red, 38.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it on second and short. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
2-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Ready.
First down, Young. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And that was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads to some shuffling around here in the play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing his love on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Gets it to him on the screen. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready, ready. Blue, set.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Set, hut, set.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stick it in the air. Love. Got his man. It's golden. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Oh, I like that call. I really like it when those sticks, you can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Here he goes on the bootleg. The back grabs it. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Now Love on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
To the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Off the play fake. It's Young. And his perfect start.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready.
And going play action. Young. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we cut.
Here's Hubbard on the give.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Hubbard again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Ready. Cut. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. At the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Set. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10. They're on the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down.
Set. Cut.
All right, no more excitement here in this 1st half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throw left side to Watson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Shotgun now for Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. On it to the yearly picked it. Somehow couldn't hang on in the end. The offense caught lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Young working from the gun. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not. Right throw to making that spot to move the chains.
Ready?
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Love now off the play action. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Why? Throwing it away.
Getting 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, set.
Love out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they are ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Yeah, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
On second down, Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the air with Love. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on, set. Red, cut, cut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He spins right by him. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. It's a Green Bay touchdown.
Green Bay.
The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 21.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
52. Ready?
Now Young. That's coming. This is Addison. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Okay, right.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He pushes this one out of the 42 before going down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Now a toss, headed left. Hubbard. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. and so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here comes Williams on the return. Spins out of one stop, and he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Come on, set, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Down. Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third for the air this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Chop.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Sideline shot is snapped by Hawkinson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He cuts it back right. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love, giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him.
Ready, break.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Only 1 timeout left, but they do have the 2-minute warning coming up as well. They've got 1st and 10.
Set, hut, set.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings down by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Set, hut.
Young hangs onto it. Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Striker. 3-3. Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
Now to throw. They got there in time. He's taken down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
Escapes the pocket. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover.